That nurse was only making a constructive comment.
Well, obviously I didn't agree.
He suggested screening for high blood sugar before prescribing the drug.
Okay, but it's unnecessary. And by the way, I do not need a nurse to tell me how to prescribe meds.
I am trying to cultivate an environment where all members of the healthcare team work collaboratively.
Oh, great. Well, that sounds like a pep talk from Human Resources.
Where's this coming from?
You know, that's a good question because you had no problem with my work before we slept together.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Because I'm feeling like I'm being targeted because I have no interest in another round of mattress
That is
tag.
not true.
Okay, you know what? You might want to be careful the next time you decide to single me out for a pointless reprimand. Because I can, and I will, file a sexual harassment suit. Patrick! Steve and I were talking about his utopian vision of healthcare, and in the great new spirit of collaboration, I have a case that I could use a consult on.
Sure.
Thanks.
Well, I did my good deed with Lucky last night, and now I'm all yours. I'm ready to be creative.
Nicey. You don't need to try so hard, okay?
Excuse me?
Okay, you've been bouncing around like a pinball ever since you broke up with Spinelli, and you almost married the guy, like 5 minutes ago?
Yeah, and the reason it was almost is because Spinelli realized that I was going to go through with it because I thought it's what he wanted. I was going to marry him out of...
Gratitude? Oh, it's the same reason you and I had sex, because I saved your father's life.
Okay, look, the surgery was brilliant, and yes, you did a wonderful job. If I got a little carried away while I was thanking you, I'm not surprised. But if you didn't want to have sex with me, you could have just told me to leave you alone.
Yeah, how would that have gone? No, I did, and it was great. It's just, you get emotional sometimes, and then you act out in some pretty destructive ways.
Where are you going with this?
I asked Robin and Patrick about your history with Lucky.
Lucky was addicted to pain pills, and we were on a downward spiral. I was in a crazy place where I was desperate to hold on to him, but we have moved past that. We're friends now.
Okay, just unusual grounds for a friendship.
What is your point?
You don't know what you want right now or who you want, and maybe Lucky is not the best person for you to be hanging out with right now.
Wow. I actually don't need approval on who I'm friends with, and you had no right asking Robin and Patrick about my past with Lucky.
Alrighty. Thanks, Mike.
All right, enjoy.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
See ya.
Kate must be smiling on me. Cup of coffee?
Yeah, thanks. Do back at the hospital.
Why are you trying so hard to avoid me?
Introducing the face of Cartullo Couture, Brenda Barrett.
Thank you. I am incredibly honored to be able to represent Cartullo. Their incredible designs and their social conscience, I believe, have put them at the top of the fashion world and make them a model for the industry. They have also graciously agreed to support a charity that is incredibly dear to my heart. It is the Alliance to Save Exploited Children all over the world.
Czy pani widziała, kto panią zaatakował wczoraj wieczorem?
Miss Brenda, is it true that someone attacked you last night at the benefit party?
No, I was in no danger last night. I'm incredibly excited to talk about Cartullo and their connection with ASAC. We, together, are going to raise awareness for children who have no voice of their own.
I'm fine.
You're not fine. You hate being locked up. You're the best everything, you know, Michael could ever have.
Michael was here.
Michael was here. I didn't think he'd ever want to set foot in this place again.
He tried to cover it, but I know it was hard for him.
Well, that's how much he loves you and misses you.
No, Michael's worried about you, Carly.
Me? Why would he be worried about me?
Well, he thinks you have a plan to get revenge on Dante and Lulu.
You don't know. I think you might have too much time on your hands. I think you need a pet. Or a hobby.
You are my hobby and my pet. And stop trying to change the subject. You might want to start thinking about marriage. I'm sure Lulu's been thinking about it.
I bet you it's never even crossed her mind.
Every girl thinks about it when they've met the man that they think might be the one. They start thinking, is this the man that I'm going to spend the rest of my life with? Is this the father of my future children?
All right, you know what? If you want to talk about marriage,
yes.
Children generally come shortly after. Are you ready to be a grandmother? No.
Now you're playing dirty pool.
Hey, I'll drop it if you want to drop it.
I don't want to drop it. Okay, are you or are you not in love with Lulu?
Of course I am. You know that.
And you think you guys are going to stay together?
I certainly hope so.
And you can see yourself spending the rest of your life with her?
I don't know. I don't think that far ahead.
Start thinking about it.
I can't see myself being with any other woman. Why am I even playing into this with you? I don't even know.
If Lulu is the one, and it seems like she is, you might want to explore the possibilities. Do you even know how Lulu feels about marriage?